Assessment objects are designed to help you prepare for language proficiency tests. An assessment object, or AO, begins on the home screen. From here, you can either start the assessment or navigate to the following support components: User Guide, Strategies, Soundcheck, and About. These support components are accessible only from the home screen. After you start the AO, you will not be able to return to the home screen or the support components. The User Guide describes AO features, basic navigation and keyboard navigation controls for visually impaired users, and media player controls. The Strategies section offers tips for preparing for and taking language proficiency tests. The Soundcheck section is only available for listening assessment objects and allows you to preview and adjust the volume to a desired level. Click on the play button to listen to a sample audio file. Adjust the slider to your preferred level. Click the pause button to stop the sample. You can also use your computer or speaker volume controls to further adjust the level. The About screen presents the quality control information for this AO. This information is also available on the source screen for each passage, accessible in the feedback section at the end of the AO. Each AO consists of 3 or 4 short passages and 2 to 3 questions per passage. Passages used in AOs are either listened to or read. Answers take the form of multiple choice or short written constructed responses. First, let's take a look at a listening assessment object. Return to the Home section and then click Start to begin the assessment. When the first screen loads, you will hear the passage number and a brief description.
Passage 1.
From a news story about the Hajj.
You will have 15 seconds to preview constructed response questions and 30 seconds to preview multiple choice questions before the audio begins to play. A countdown timer at the bottom right will tell you how much time remains. When the countdown timer reaches 0, you will hear a short warning tone and the passage will begin to play. After playback is complete, you will hear the warning tone again, and the passage will play a second time. You have the option to skip the second playback by selecting Skip. To complete a multiple choice activity, select the radio button next to the answer you think is correct. To complete a constructed response activity, type your response in the space provided. When the audio has played a second time, or when you skip the second playback, you will have 10 minutes to answer the questions for the passage. A countdown timer at the bottom right will tell you how much time remains. When the time to answer questions has elapsed, or when you select Next, you will advance to the next passage.
Passage 2.
Conversation with a soccer.
After the time to answer questions for the final page has elapsed, or you select Next, you will advance to the review screen. Now let's look at a reading assessment object. For reading AOs, you will have 45 minutes to read all the passages and answer all the questions. A countdown timer at the bottom right will tell you how much time remains. To complete a multiple choice activity, select the radio button next to the answer you think is correct. To complete a constructed response activity, type your response in the space provided. You can move back and forth between the passages as desired by selecting Back or Next. If you finish answering the questions before the time elapses, you can select Review to advance to the review screen. Once you reach the review screen, you will have 2 minutes to review your answers and complete unanswered questions, but you cannot listen to the passages again. A table on the review screen will indicate any questions that you may have left unanswered. To return to a question, select its row in the table. To return to the review screen from a question, select Review at the bottom right. If you finish reviewing before the time elapses, you can select Submit to advance to the feedback screens. When the time to review has elapsed, you will be taken to the feedback screens automatically. You can move back and forth between the passages as desired by selecting Back or Next. On the feedback screens for listening objects, you will be able to replay the audio. Audio controls allow you to speed up, slow down, or loop segments of the audio.
رئیس کمیته ملی حج 1300 رئیس کمیته ملی حج 1300 رئیس
For reading objects, you will be able to see the passage again on the feedback screens. Multiple choice items are scored, and your score will appear at the top left. Your selected answer and feedback for that answer choice will be displayed. If your answer choice was incorrect, you can attempt the question again. If your second attempt is also incorrect, the correct answer choice and its feedback will be shown. Constructed response items are not scored. A sample response is shown below your response for self-assessment. Select Source from each feedback screen to view the source information for the passage. Click Next to reach the final screen. The assessment is now over, and you may close the window at any time.